Greetings all. Welcome. And thank you for joining me on this journey of reflection and transformation. Today, we begin the first step in our series, Reflecting on Divinity, by focusing on this guiding thought. Mastering life and aligning with the Causal Divine requires us to become aware of biases, seek wisdom and truth, and shape ourselves with knowledge that withstands challenge. Together, we will explore what this means, step by step, uncovering how it applies to our lives and the journey we are all on. Let us approach it with openness and curiosity, ready to reflect and grow. Life is a sacred tapestry, woven with threads of truth, wisdom, and infinite possibility. Yet, to truly live, to master life, we must go beyond simply existing. We are called to sync with the essence of creation itself, the Causal Divine, and to shed the filters of bias and limitation that obscure our vision. This is no ordinary path. It asks us to question deeply, seek courageously, and embrace transformation as an ongoing process. It requires vulnerability, humility, and an unyielding commitment to truth. While the challenges may feel overwhelming at times, the rewards of this journey are immeasurable. Clarity, purpose, and a profound alignment with the divine source that flows within and around us. We will explore the steps to mastering life, syncing with the Causal Divine, and embodying the truths that sustain and nurture life. Together, we will delve into the process of shedding bias, seeking wisdom, and becoming vessels for irrefutable knowledge. Each step brings us closer to our highest potential and the universal harmony that connects us all. Let us begin this journey knowing that transformation is not about perfection, but persistence. The divine invites us to reflect its light, and in doing so, we rediscover the infinite power of our own essence. Life presents itself as a complex tapestry of experiences, emotions, and beliefs, each thread woven with the potential to reveal the divine essence within and around us. Yet, mastering life requires more than simply existing. It is a deliberate act of aligning ourselves with truth, wisdom, and the Causal Divine. At the heart of this journey lies a call to shed light on the shadows of unsubstantiated biases, those unseen forces that shape our perceptions and limit our potential. Biases that are often rooted in tradition, fear, or incomplete understanding, obscure the clarity needed to see ourselves and the world as they truly are. To sync with the Causal Divine, we must first become seekers, avid explorers of wisdom, committed to uncovering truths that resonate universally. This requires humility, the willingness to let go of what no longer serves us, and the courage to embrace what is irrefutable, even when it challenges our current beliefs. Molding oneself with such information is no small task. The process of becoming aware of unsubstantiated bias, avidly seeking wisdom and truth, and reshaping oneself with irrefutable knowledge can feel overwhelming. Perhaps even impossible at times. It requires us to examine the very foundations of who we are, question long-held beliefs, and face the unknown with humility and courage. This is not a journey of perfection, but one of persistence. While the transformation we seek is profound, it unfolds step by step, moment by moment, as we allow the light of wisdom to guide us. Each effort, no matter how small, becomes part of the larger mosaic of mastering life and aligning with the causal divine. Let us honor the magnitude of this undertaking while embracing the truth that we are capable of it. Together we will navigate the challenges, celebrate the insights, and remember that the divine supports those who sincerely seek its reflection in their lives. Before the layers of life as we know it, before beliefs, traditions, and even the intricate web of cause and effect that governs existence, there was a beginning, an origin, a first spark that set everything into motion. I call this the causal divine. It is the source from which all else flows, the essence that stands behind every cause and effect. It is not confined by the narratives of religion, nor limited by our attempts to define it. It simply is. A truth so fundamental that it exists whether we choose to acknowledge it or not. To reflect on the causal divine is to step back from the effects that now crowd our lives, the stories we have inherited, the biases we carry, and the truths we have accepted without question. It is an invitation to look beyond the noise of the world and ask, what lies at the root of it all? Syncing with the causal divine is no small task. It demands courage, humility, and an unrelenting pursuit of truth. It requires us to become aware of the biases that shape our thoughts and actions, to question what we have been taught, and to seek wisdom with an open heart and a discerning mind. This process is not passive. It is a deliberate act of transformation. Yet, we must also acknowledge its magnitude. The path to aligning with the first cause, the essence of all existence, may seem daunting, even impossible at times. But let us not be disheartened. Growth often feels overwhelming, especially when it calls us to let go of familiar but unsubstantiated beliefs. What we are engaging in is a journey, a return to the root of all things where the noise quiets and the truth becomes clear. The causal divine is not an abstract concept to be understood solely with the mind. It is a presence to be felt, a connection to be nurtured, and a foundation upon which we can rebuild our understanding of life itself. This is the beginning of the process to open ourselves to the idea of the causal divine and to approach it with wonder and intention. Together, we will explore what it means to align with the first cause, to shed the layers that obscure our sight, and to walk the path of transformation, one step, one truth, one revelation at a time. Mastering life is not about controlling every aspect of our existence, but learning to navigate it with awareness, resilience, and intention. It involves a deep commitment to self-discovery and an openness to growth. To master life is to continuously align our actions and thoughts with a higher purpose, knowing that perfection is not the goal. Progress is. This path requires us to confront one of humanity's greatest illusions, the belief that we can control life. Governments, institutions, and even individuals often attempt to shape outcomes through force, policies, or manipulations, believing that order can only be maintained by dictating the flow of events. Yet, history shows us that such interference often results in chaos, inequality, and disconnection from the natural rhythms of life. Consider our relationship with the causal divine as similar to that of an employee with an employer, or a child with a parent. In these dynamics, the employer or parent, the one with the overarching vision, acts as the director, holding the responsibility of guiding the collective toward its purpose. As an employee or child, we bring our unique skills and potential to the table, making us invaluable to the process. However, when we overstep, whether through familiarity, lack of respect, or hubris, we alter the trajectory. By introducing elements that deviate from the intended path, even subtly, we risk becoming an obstacle or adversary to the greater project. This, in many ways, is what happened to humanity on a collective level. Our desire to control, rather than align with the greater vision, has disrupted the natural flow of existence. When we release the need for control, we open ourselves to a deeper harmony with life. Mastery is found in the deliberate choices we make each day, choosing truth over convenience, wisdom over ignorance, and love over fear. It is a practice of learning to balance the inner and outer worlds and living in harmony with the truths that resonate at the deepest level of our being. To sync with the causal divine is to align with the source of all things. This requires cultivating stillness within ourselves, stilling the mind to hear the whispers of the first cause, and attuning our awareness to the subtleties of existence. It is through this alignment that we find clarity and strength, drawing from the infinite well of truth that the causal divine represents. Practical steps toward this alignment include meditation, reflection, and a willingness to let go of attachments to what no longer serves our highest good. It is not about achieving perfection, but cultivating persistence in seeking connection and understanding. At this juncture, it is natural for many to turn to spiritual figures or religious traditions, be it Jesus, Allah, Buddha, or others, as guides to this connection. Spiritual guidelines, when rooted in love, compassion, and truth, can indeed illuminate the path. However, when religion becomes a vehicle for superiority, division, or exclusivity, claiming mine is better than yours, it loses its harmony with the essence of the causal divine. True alignment cannot be found in discarding the observance of nature's wisdom, or in embracing selfishness, cruelty, or dogmatic insistence on separation. These patterns only perpetuate the disconnection that has brought us to this place of imbalance and struggle. Instead, syncing with the causal divine calls us to transcend the trappings of ego, to honor the shared truths that exist beyond any single tradition, and to embrace the unity that underpins all life. It is a return to simplicity and reverence, where the natural world is not an afterthought, but a sacred text, where kindness, humility, and love are the only doctrines that truly matter. This is not to diminish the importance of spiritual figures or traditions, but to encourage a broader perspective, that they point to the same ultimate truth, the same causal divine, the same source that we all share. Bias is a filter through which we perceive the world, often shaped by culture, upbringing, and personal experiences. These filters color our thoughts, decisions, and interactions, sometimes in ways that limit our understanding of truth. Becoming aware of unsubstantiated biases begins with asking key questions. Why do I believe this? And what evidence supports or challenges this belief? Awareness begins with observation. By paying attention to our knee-jerk reactions, assumptions, and judgments, we can start to identify patterns. With practice, we discern which biases are rooted in fear, misinformation, or habit, and which beliefs align with wisdom and truth. It is crucial to understand that this process is not about judgment. Uncovering bias is not a condemnation of who we were, but an invitation to grow. Often, we resist such realizations out of fear of being disloyal to a belief system, a culture, or even to our past selves. We may worry that by embracing a new understanding, we are betraying what we once held dear. But when we come to new realizations, it is not time for guilt. It is a time to rejoice. Growth is a sign of life. Recognizing and releasing unsubstantiated biases is an act of liberation, an opportunity to align more fully with truth and wisdom. It does not diminish who you were. Rather, it honors the courage it takes to evolve. The journey of self-awareness is a testament of our capacity for transformation and authenticity. It is not about abandoning our essence, but refining it, letting go of the false to make room for the true. Truth and wisdom do not come to us passively. They must be sought with intention and dedication. This involves immersing ourselves in knowledge, engaging with diverse perspectives, and reflecting on our findings. Seek wisdom not only from books and teachers, but also from life itself. Every experience has something to teach us if we approach it with openness and humility. The pursuit of wisdom is not just an intellectual exercise, but a spiritual alignment. As we seek and embrace truth, we naturally draw closer to the Causal Divine, the source of all creation and life. This alignment requires discernment, for wisdom that sustains and nurtures life is vastly different from knowledge used for destruction. One path leads to harmony and expansion, while the other perpetuates chaos and diminishment. Recognizing this distinction is key, for our choices shape our journey. By choosing to seek what is wise and true, we actively sync ourselves with the Causal Divine's essence, a force that seeks to create, evolve, and sustain. This is where the seeker transforms, becoming a channel for that higher wisdom to manifest in their life and the world around them. Transformation is not about conforming to external standards, but embodying truths that resonate deeply. To mold oneself with irrefutable information means integrating insights into the fabric of our being, allowing them to inform our decisions, actions, and attitudes. This is not a static process. It is dynamic and ongoing, evolving as we grow in understanding. As we walk this path, many find themselves guided in ways that defy logic, yet feels profoundly real. Moments of clarity, inspiration, or insight that seem to come from beyond. For some, this guidance manifests as heightened intuition. For others, it may be through clairvoyance, clairaudience, or other spiritual sensitivities. Such experiences remind us that we are not navigating this journey alone. There are forces, seen and unseen, that nudge us toward alignment with truth and wisdom. Recognizing and trusting this spiritual guidance requires openness and discernment. It asks us to set aside ego and allow the wisdom of the unseen to complement what we learn through observation and reason. While these experiences are deeply personal, they serve as a testament to the interconnectedness of all things and the supportive nature of the Causal Divine. This process is neither easy nor instantaneous. The journey to master life and sync with the Causal Divine often requires us to face uncomfortable truths, challenge deeply held beliefs, and embrace vulnerability. Yet, it is in these moments of discomfort that growth takes root. Transformation is not always understood or celebrated by others, and it can sometimes feel like a solitary path. However, this solitude often becomes a sacred space for introspection and discovery. The rewards of this journey far outweigh the temporary challenges. Remember that transformation happens incrementally. Each step forward, no matter how small, is progress. The process is as much about the journey as it is about the destination. Lean into the challenges, trust the process, and know that you are not alone on this path. There is a quiet yet profound support system within and beyond, guiding and encouraging you every step of the way. This is your invitation to embark on the journey of transformation. Reflect on the causal divine. Question the biases that shape your world, and seek wisdom with intention and courage. Let us walk this path together, knowing that the truths we uncover and the growth we experience will ripple outward, creating a life and world aligned with the highest good. Thank you for joining me on this first step of reflecting on divinity. Together, we have begun a journey of exploration, courage, and transformation. As we move forward, remember that aligning with the causal divine is not a single act, but a continuous unfolding, a process of questioning, seeking, and embracing truths that shape and uplift us. Take time to reflect on today's guiding thought and how it speaks to your own experiences. Each small effort to align with wisdom and truth is a step closer to mastering life and connecting with the essence of creation itself. Until next time, stay open, stay curious, and trust in the light of the divine within you.